whose brain I did put in.
And you won't be angry?
I will not be angry.
Abby someone.
Abby someone. Abby who?
Abby normal.
Hey everybody, welcome to Studio 64. My name's David. I've been searching the interzones for some more science, space and tech news to share with you. And I found this over at the Daily Mail. This should be entertaining. Yes, the Chinese scientists create Frankenstein robot that has a human brain. Oh dear. This should be most entertaining. Chinese scientists have created a Frankenstein-like robot that is powered by a tiny human brain in a first-of-its-kind feat. Now, the robot works by using a lab-grown brain organoid, a mass of cells, and a computer chip that interacts with the brain's nervous system. Now, it has been described as a brain on a chip that functions like a human brain using sensors and an AI-powered algorithm. That's if I can speak today. My brain's operating on half of Biden.
Why the hell would I take a test? Come on, man.
Which prompts the robot to move, grab objects and avoid obstacles. Now, the team claimed the brain shows signs of intelligence similar to a human brain by autonomously moving its extremities and could lead to methods for repairing damage to a human's cerebral cortex and create other techniques to heal neurological disorders. That's fascinating, isn't it? Absolutely fascinating. Look at this picture here. A team of scientists used stem cells to build the brain and paired it with a computer chip that passes instructions to the robot's body that helps it move its limbs, avoid obstacles, and track targets. That's fascinating. Yeah, it's interesting because I just have this, like the intro clip from Young Frankenstein from 1974. You put an abnormal brain, oh my God, in a 7.5 foot tall body. I can just imagine. They grow this brain. They turn out they've grown the brain of a psychopath, even if it's only this big. And they stick it in a gigantic robot body. Oh dear. We do have our problems. Fascinating.
Now, that brain that you gave me, was it Hans Delbrück's?
No.
Ah, good. Would you mind telling me whose brain I did put in?
And you won't be angry?
I will not be angry.
Abby someone.
Abby someone. Abby who?
Abby normal.
Abby normal.
I'm almost sure that was the name.
Are you saying that I put an abnormal brain into a 7.5 foot long, 54-inch wide gorilla? Is that what you're telling me? Quick, get it up.
What? 3 syllables, yes.
Well, a team of scientists use stem cells, a type of cell that forms brain tissue in the body, to build the brain. They paired it with computer chips that passes instructions to the robot's body that is a mixture of human cells and computer chips that function like a human brain. Now, we've got a little bit of a clip here that will give us a bit more background from WeOn News. We'll check that little video clip out, and then we'll carry on the conversation once we come back.
Are human-like robots going to take over the world? Will they replace human beings? I know this sounds like the beginning of a sci-fi movie. It might even sound like a bizarre question. But here's what triggers these questions. As per a South China Morning Post report, a robot has been developed by Chinese scientists. What's the big deal about that, you ask? Wait till you hear more. This is a robot with a lab-grown artificial brain that can be taught to perform various tasks. You heard that right. A robot with a human brain created in a lab. The technology has been developed by researchers at Tianjin University and the Southern University of Science and Technology. Basically, the aim is to give the robot the ability to perform tasks like grasping objects and avoiding hazards. Tianjin University, in fact, refers to this technology as the world's first open-source brain-on-chip intelligent complex information interaction system. Basically, the university says its research could lead to the development of hybrid human-robot intelligence. What would that mean? Are we looking at the creation of hybrid machines that can actually carry out functions independently?
That's interesting, wasn't it? Yeah, I love getting those little video clips to give us a bit more background. I find it absolutely, as I said, fascinating. I just think it's great. But as I said, not a scientist myself, just a student of all science, love sharing science. So this amazed me. The fact that, we're starting to grow, miniature brains and put them work them with computer chips to create biocomputers that can control robots. It's just incredible. Scientists at Tianjin University created the machine using brain-computer interfaces, or BCI, that combine the electrical signals released in a brain with the computer chips. Now, this interface is the same system used to create Elon Musk's Neuralink chip that has been implanted into a human patient's brain, allowing him to control a computer with his mind. Absolutely incredible. And as usual, I'll leave the link to the main article below the video. Pop in, check it out, go for a bit of a deeper dive if you want beyond the main article. Now, Neuralink's device is powered by a custom chip with the implant that processes signals and transmits them to a computer through a standard Bluetooth connection.
It was like using the force on a cursor. I love playing chess, and so this is one of the things that y'all have enabled me to do, something that I wasn't able to really do much the last few years, especially not like this. It's not perfect. I would say that we have run into some issues. I don't want people to think that it is like this is the end of the journey. There's still a lot of work to be done, but it has already changed my life.
However, the Chinese researchers have not shared how they transmit signals to their organoid. Now, to create their living machine, the team used pluripotent stem cells, a type of cell that exists in early embryonic development, to form the organoids that divided into different kinds of cells found in the brain, including tissue, said Ming Dong, the study's lead author. Now, organoids are tiny, self-organized, three-dimensional tissue cultures made from stem cells. Now, such cultures can be crafted to replicate much of the complexity of an organ, or to express selected aspects of it, like producing only certain types of cells. Yes, the scientists take the stem cells and cultivate them for about 1 month until they form features like neurons. This is intensely interesting. If anybody out there is a bioscientist or a neuroscientist or a computer science person, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. This is incredible. combining, as I said, different disciplines of science into one. This is just absolutely fantastic. However, the Chinese scientists have not revealed how they trained the organoid to know when the robot should perform specific tasks. Now, the team said the technology still faced bottlenecks such as low developmental maturity and insufficient nutrient supply, which typically includes antioxidants, fibers, and minerals. Now, when the organoids were grafted into the brain, they established a functional connection when treated with a low-intensity ultrasound. Now, low-intensity ultrasound stimulation regrows human tissues to form neurons that send messages from the brain to allow the robot to move autonomously. Now, researchers explained that the robot does not have eyes and only responds through the electrical and sensory signals sent by the neurons. The team clarified that the pink blob atop the robot's shoulders in the images is just a cosmetic representation of what the brain will look like, not the actual tissue as being used by the stereotypes. Brain organoid transplants are considered promising strategy for restoring brain function by replacing lost neurons and reconstructing neural circuits, the study said, according to the South China Morning Post. Yeah, I think people will be turned off by a clear case with a brain in it and on this mechanical thing going, ah. So, yes, I do understand what they're doing, though. Oh, dear. However, the research is still in the early stages of development and it remains unclear if the organoids could ever be used to repair or reconstruct damaged brain tissues. Hello, Blobby. Oh, dear. Yes. What's that? Yes. Experts made special perforations in a robot face which helped a layer of skin take hold. Yes, got to make it look humanoid. So the eyes is ironic. They'll put a face on it to make it look more human, to calm our nerves and ease out. But this is more creepy to me. Have you ever noticed that? They make robots that are supposed to have fairly humanoid, so we will be more comfortable with them, but they're actually creepier and more terrifying with a face. It's fascinating, isn't it?
That's good. Maybe you could practice in front of a mirror or something.
Yes, this day comes after scientists in Japan grafted human skin tissue and skin ligament structures on a robot's face to display human-like emotions. Scientists at the University of Tokyo released a video showing a bizarre smiling robotic face created out of a lab-grown human skin. The irony, of course, trying to calm people down, as I said. That's oh, my God. God, looks like me in the morning. Fascinating. Oh, terrifying. Now, according to the team, robots with real skin not only have an increasingly lifelike appearance, but could heal themselves if damaged. Yeah, lifelike appearance, my bum. God, if you look like that in real life, you'd be in real trouble. As I say, it's like me in the morning. Fascinating. All right, well, my name is David. Thanks for joining me for another Studio 64 Science, Space and Tech News update. I shall see you in the next one. Where's Blobby? Get Blobby back again. There you go. That'll terrify anybody. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you're up for it, drop a comment down below the video because I'd love to hear what you think. All right, take care. And as I always say, if you can't be good at it. And as I also always say,
I'll be back.